Welcome everybody, welcome back to Homestead Heart. And today I'm going to do a quick video on how to remove those suckers from your tomato plants. Okay, so y'all come on, I'm going to show you what we do. Okay, real simple. Okay, you all, so these are a few of my tomato plants right here. Okay, all the way down. Now I'm watering today. Okay, so tomatoes, and tomatoes. Now, tomatoes grow, when you plant that one stem, right, they're going to do a lot of stem production, right? Look at this one. From that stalk at the base, look at how all of these stems have developed on this single tomato plant, all right? But what we're looking for today are the suckers that show up on these plants, and I'm going to show you it's really easy to remove the suckers, and you don't want them there. You don't want the suckers there because they will grow and really just rob the main stalk of your tomato plant of the energy that it needs to continue to produce tomatoes. So you don't need those. You want to remove them, right? So what are suckers? They are the stems that will actually grow out of the elbow of your tomato plant. For example, here's one right here. Now, if I were to leave that stem there, it will grow. It will really grow and get as big as this stalk here. And it will produce its own set of tomatoes. However, that's not what we want. And so catching this while it's really young, I just pinch that off, okay? Just pinch it off, and I'll just drop it down there on the ground. And that will keep my plant healthy and keep the main stalk producing the tomatoes. All the tomatoes I need, I will get from the main plant, okay? I don't really want the suckers. Now, if you decide to let the suckers get bigger, you can even break them off once they get a little larger and root them in water, and you can start brand new tomato plants, okay? So now let me show you this, you all. Here, okay. Here is a sucker. Where did I see that little joker? Here's another one here, just growing right in the elbow of the plant. I'll just break it off here, pinch it off. Here's another one here. Know if you can see that. Oh, there we go. But it's right in the elbow, and I'm just going to break that off as well. Okay? Now, they're everywhere. Look at there. Okay, here's one here. Just going to break it, pinch it off. Sorry, you all. Hope y'all can see that. There we go. I just pinch it off. It's really easy because you can catch them while they are young. Now, here is one that's just a little bit bigger. And I can leave this one here, and this will allow me to produce a whole nother tomato plant. Really, I can break this off and root it in water if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. When they get this big, they're a little harder to pinch off, so you have to be really careful. So now, you see how hard that was to come off. Here's another one that got away from me, a little bit bigger here. Going to pinch that one off as well, because we don't need those. We don't want those on our tomato plants. We want to break those off wherever we find them, okay? Yeah. And it's really just that simple. It's really not complicated to take the suckers off of your tomato plants. It's not hard at all, you all. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish checking the rest of my tomato plants. I do this every week because every week a new one pops up. Every week a new one will pop up, so I'm always checking them as often as I can just to make sure I try my best to keep the tomato plant under control. If you've ever seen a tomato plant out of control, oh my goodness, they can be so hard to deal with. So, I am trying to keep these tomato babies under control. Really easy to do, right? Right. Oh, well, let's check these down here. Let's have a look at these and just see if I can spot any on this plant. So far, I don't see any. Or do I? Nope. So far so good on that one. Well, hi there. How are you? Did you just stop by to smell the tomatoes? Okay, I'll see you later. Now here's one right here. As you can see, look at there. Right in the elbow of this plant. And I am going to do my plant a favor and just pinch it. There it is. I'm going to just pinch it right on out of there. Simple. Oh, and look at this one. Look at that one. It's just really growing. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. Don't need you in there. Okay. And one here. Look at there. One there. Let's get it out. And that is how I go through every week, checking my tomato plant for those little suckers. Here's one up in here. Right there. I'm telling you, they will come out of nowhere, right? Remember, I did this last week. I did it last week, okay? Just look at him, y'all. I mean, he's just chilling like, hey, you don't bother me, I don't bother you. All right, so that's how I remove the suckers from my tomato plant. So easy, right? That was so simple to do. Didn't take a lot of work at all. It doesn't even take a lot of time. Especially if you stay on top of it. If you do this, like I said, if you just check them every single week, then you should be able to keep them under control and not have to worry about it. So that's going to do it, you all. I don't know where Grizzy and Jackson is going, but they leaving. But anyway, y'all, that's going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. And also, thank you to all of our wonderful subscribers, new and existing. We always appreciate you and your support. So thank you again for watching. Peace and blessings. I'll see you in the next video.